When did you see someone fail as a parent? My ex-wife gets our son Milo every other week. And every time he comes back to me, he comes back smaller, quieter, skin gray under his eyes like he hasn't slept. But the court's only response has been, a boy needs his mother. Well, 3 weeks ago, I was loading the dishwasher and counting the hours until pickup when my phone lit up with a number I didn't know. It was a stranger calling from a parking lot 2 hours north of me. Are you Milo's dad? He's having an asthma attack and he can't talk. We pulled him out of the crowd. He's turning blue. I felt the floor tilt under me. Milo has severe asthma, the kind where a bad attack can close his airway in minutes. Where's his rescue inhaler, I asked, already grabbing my keys. The woman said she didn't know. He doesn't have anything on him. The lady who brought him is gone. My hands started shaking before I even reached the car. My ex always carried the rescue inhaler and the emergency injector in her bag. She made a giant show of it at every custody hearing, holding the little orange case up to the judge like a trophy, proving what a careful mother she was. I called her the second I was on the road. She answered with bass thumping in the background. Milo's having an attack. He can't breathe. Where are you? There was loud music, people screaming the words to a song. I'm at the front of the stage. Do you know how long I waited for this? My son is suffocating, I yelled. You need to get to him. There was a pause. I could hear someone laughing right next to her. He does this for attention. He's fine. He's not fine. A stranger is holding him in a parking lot. He's blue. Then she said the thing that I will hear in my head until the day I die. The merch line was insane. I finally got to the rail. I'm not losing my spot. I slammed my palm against the wheel, already pushing the car to 80. Where is his inhaler? It's in my bag. You're standing there with the only thing that can save him. Then call an ambulance. They can't fix this fast enough without his medication and his injector. You know that. Only his prescription dose works. It's in your bag. I'll bring it after the encore. The stranger texted me a photo at 9:52. Milo slumped against a concrete pillar, lips the color of a bruise. A security guard kneeling over him with a flashlight. The text said he stopped responding. We called 911. Please hurry. I called my ex again, screaming so loud my voice cracked. He's dying. Do you understand the word dying? Get to that parking lot, she said. Stop being so dramatic. You always do this. You're ruining the one good night I've had in months. And then she hung up on me. I called 911 myself, sobbing out every detail while I drove. They told me units were already on scene, but they confirmed what I was terrified of. Paramedics could give oxygen, but the severe medication he needed for his specific condition, the doses his specialist prescribed, those were in his mother's bag. When I finally tore into that parking lot at 11:18 at night, the ambulance was already loading him. Milo was on a stretcher, an oxygen mask on his small face, a paramedic squeezing a bag to push air into him. The medic looked at me with a flat, grim expression. His oxygen has been critically low for too long. We need his prescribed medication and we needed it an hour ago. His mom has it, I said. She's coming, but she wasn't. Not for another 50 minutes. I tried calling the venue directly. My son is dying. His mother is at your show, in the front row. She has medication that can save his life. Please get her out. Sir, we have 18,000 people here. We can't find one woman. It's a medical emergency, I begged. I'm sorry, sir. The paramedics tried calling her themselves, thinking she'd listen to a medical professional. The lead medic got through for a second. Ma'am, your son is in respiratory failure. His brain is being starved of oxygen. I heard her answer crackle through his phone. I'm his mother. I'll decide when it's a real emergency. And right now, I'm watching the show. When she finally sauntered through the hospital doors at 12:41 in the morning, she had a band t-shirt on over her dress and a lanyard around her neck, smelling like beer and someone else's cologne. Milo was already in the pediatric ICU. She dropped the little orange case on the nurse's counter, like she was returning a library book. There. You know your hysterical calling almost got me kicked out of the pit, right? I couldn't make a sound. Our son was behind the glass with a tube down his throat, a machine breathing for him. The doctor had just told me his brain had gone too long without enough oxygen. Click here to watch what happened next.